working? Okay. This thing's a little choppy. So we'll do what we gotta do, but I gotta get out of here. Last night was, whew, man, we're talking passionate, not Sean Porter fan, but a Victor Conte fan comes out of the woodwork. He just dug himself out the ground and just basically starts supporting performance-enhancing drugs. So, I mean, his whole argument is that when I said Sean Porter, if he does 365 testing, he shouldn't do it with VADA because of Victor Conte's association with VADA. And he's trying to say, where's this proof? This is allegations. And this is, I can't believe this. This is atrocious. How can he make such an accusation? I mean, we're going by common sense. I mean, here it is. You figure it out. You put it together. I mean, because this seems to be his whole debate. Like, he still questions Porter himself. So, that is not even his argument. I'm saying, if you're going to do 365, do it with USADA. That way, it clears all obstacles. You know? It clears the whole thing. No one has nothing to rebuke. If you do it with VADA, and you coming up clean, people are going to say, well, Conte's in bed with VADA. They're going to say that, whether, you know, you think like I got a piece of paper. I'm not as stupid like Montoya. I'm not saying I got a piece of paper. You think Victor Conte is gonna have a piece of paper? Hi, my name is Victor Conte. I'm in contact and I'm in bed with Margaret Goodman, and we're best friends, and we're working together with VADA. You know, he's not gonna tell you that, but your common sense is gonna do that. If a bank robber came up to you, I mean, did a commercial rather, and basically came out and said, you know, if I was y'all, I'll put y'all money in First National because I couldn't break in that bank. Would you put your money in First National Bank? No, you wouldn't. Would you? But you would think First National paid that guy to go in a commercial and say positive things about First National and put your money in First National Bank. What would be the bank robber's motivation to tell you where to put your money in a place that's safe for you? And his job is what? Bank robbery. So if I'm looking at this, you know, I'm smart. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna put my money in First National. I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep my money as far away from First National as possible because of their association with a bank robber. Because in other words, why would this guy do it? That's the question. If they saying, well, there's no connection, VADA is just, you know, he just really cares about VADA, really said they have the best testing. What's in it for him? Why does he care if they have the best testing? That's not his job. His job is supplements. Victor Conte's job is supplements. And he's known to be one of the best at making these supplements and getting them out there. He's a scientist and all of this stuff. That's his field. You know, for him to try to say, I want the best testing out there, that's not for him. You know, their job is to make sure you're doing your job, not for you to point them in the right direction on where to go. So why would you point at them to VADA? And then the second thing, VADA hasn't even been around 5 years. They haven't been around 5 years. How are they the best? They ain't even been out 5 years and they the best? As soon as they came into inception, people, oh, well, but VADA this and VADA that. All of a sudden, Montoya, here comes Gabriel, whatever, his intern, and that's it. Steve Kim and then that intern came in, and that was it. Everybody just started getting drunk off VADA, and VADA's doing this and VADA's doing that. VADA, they caught these tests. And what their main thing is, USADA doesn't do CIR testing, which was a lie. They do CIR testing. It's just that in certain cases, you have to look out and be aware for false positives. That's why, and they said, well, they give leeway. VADA gives no leeway. Then that's how you can accidentally have false positives. VADA has the best testing facility in the world. It does not. It doesn't. They have the best scientists in the world. They have some that, yes, that work for USADA, and they work for other different places. So at one point, yes, they were the best scientists in their field. At one point, they've probably been surpassed. It's happened in the field plenty of times. So keep that in perspective. And I'm not going to give my Sean Porter Brook prediction. It is all in this video. Click the link in the description box. You're going to hear the whole everything. You're going to hear the debate. You're going to hear everything on there. I'm not putting the... It was so intense and so great to just have all that out in the air. You guys can make your own opinion. Then you get to hear everybody's prediction on Porter and Brook, because you already know where I'm going with that anyway. So click the link in the description box. Listen to the show, and it'll blow you away. I tell you no lie.